with Vanderbilt women's basketball head coach Shea Ralph and players Aubrey Galvan and Ndjakalenga Mwenentanda. We'll take an opening statement from Coach Ralph, and then we'll open the floor for questions for players, then we'll go back to Coach Ralph. So, Coach, opening statement after today's 96-48 victory over Furman in the home opener.
Yes, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. It was good to be back home in Memorial. We obviously still have a lot of work to do. I was really proud of the fact that we had lots of contributions from different players today. Also, it's been a very long week. We've had a lot of travel. We had a great experience in Paris. I think we're still a little bit sluggish, but we have a big week ahead too, so it was nice to kind of knock the cobwebs off today. And we look forward to get back to work tomorrow.
All right, we'll take some floor questions for the players first. Do you have any questions for Ndjakalenga or Aubrey? Go ahead. Start with Lana Morris, Vandy 24/7.
I guess for either one of you or both of you, what was it like just playing your first game here at Memorial?
Well, I'll start. It was amazing. I really do like just the tight-knit feel of the team, the energy of the team, and the energy of the fans. We'll increase our numbers as far as fan turnout, but the fans that we do have are really passionate there. I heard the student section, I heard the band. It was an amazing feeling to be here.
Yeah, I think it was a good first experience. Again, not too many fans, but whoever came, you couldn't even tell. So it was a good atmosphere.
Go ahead, Lana.
Aubrey, I guess for you, just a lot of players getting into double figures tonight. As the point guard of the team, how is it to just have all those options for people that you can, get the ball to?
It definitely makes my life a lot easier. I just need to clean up some of my passes, and they capitalize a lot off of it. If not, we're crashing the boards, getting the rebounds. So I have a lot of trust in every single one of my teammates.
Aria, go ahead.
Yeah, Ndjakalenga, you only made 1 3 all of last year at Texas, and you made you made a couple tonight. So is there anything that's changed for you from a shooting standpoint?
I would say Coach Ralph and all my coaching staff has helped me out this summer and helped put trust into me, and they know what I can do. I know what I can do. It's a matter of executing it, and my teammates too. We have threats all over the floor. You can't come off of no one, so it's just a matter of, who makes what.
So you guys had 14 steals tonight, 28 forced turnovers. Especially at the start of the second half, you guys really ramped up the defense intensity, a lot of traps in the half court. Any reflections on how you guys play on the defensive end?
Coach Tom really gets hard on us about that stuff, so it just comes from practice. And then just the trust in each other and understanding where everybody's going to be, supposed to be, makes the pressure a lot easier.
Yeah, I agree with Aubrey. I agree with Aubrey. And again, we still have things to work on. We started out slow, and shout out to Furman. I hope they have a great season. But yeah, I think we did pretty well in the second half too.
Elena, go ahead.
Aubrey, just as a freshman, how do you feel like you're adjusting to the college speed and the college level?
This is the type of quickness and pace that I like playing at. It's just another basketball game. How I try viewing things is what I've been doing my whole life. So just going with what it is, the flow of it all. So yeah.
Aria.
Aubrey, how do you like playing with Michaela Blakes?
Any point guard would really enjoy playing with her. I love it. Just somebody who's that big of a threat, who can score on that many levels. It's so easy to play with her. I just feel like we play off each other really well. I like her IQ of the game. Makes it easier on me as well. So I really like playing with her.
All right. Congratulations on the victory.
Good job, ladies.
Thank y'all.
Get some
Appreciate it.
rest.
Thank you.
Good job, Jack. Good job. Good job. Get some rest.
So, Michaela definitely had a bit of a rough start to the game. Obviously, maybe a little bit rusty from all the travel. How do you feel seeing so many other of your players kind of contribute and step up to kind of lighten the load on Michaela.
Yeah, that's the beauty of having a really good team, and something that we knew, even when Michaela has 40, because she can get 40 any night against any team, and she'll be that way for the rest of her career. And for her, I think what will help her as she continues to grow is knowing that she doesn't have to. Right? She doesn't have to. We have people on our team that can contribute. Lots of different people came in today and made an impact. We have size, we have speed, we have athleticism, we have a point guard now. And we also had one in Maddie Green, but Aubrey being able to put Michaela off the ball more this year has, I think, helped Michaela. And she's going to have days like she had today. And I will say, there were moments of the game where I was like, woof, this is rough. Right? But that's part of basketball. It's our home opener. It's November. We just took a really long trip. Our kids have never done anything like that before. So we have to take the positives away from today. And then we build on what we did really well, and then we get back to work, and they have to get some rest and recovery. Michaela Blake's is going to be just fine, but I think it's awesome that she was able to see today how many of her teammates stepped up to help us impact winning.
What are some of the areas that kind of come to mind for you as far as what you want to clean up from this game?
Well, I think there's a lot of them. Where should I start? I think the number one for me is always going to be defense and rebounding. You guys see it. You can see it happen. When we turn up our defense and when we rebound the ball, we are a much better team because it allows us to play in space and it limits the opportunities the other team has to score. So that has to be kind of a place where we hang our hat, day in and day out. Our free throw shooting was atrocious. Just bad. And that's we work on it every day. I worked for a lot of coaches, Coach Arima being one of them. They'd be like, once we started shooting this poorly from the free throw line, he would stop working on it. So we'll have to figure that out. And then I think sometimes offensively, we're not always on the same page. And so we have to make sure that, everybody knows what we're doing, knows what they're supposed to be doing in what we're doing. But that takes time, especially playing the way we want to play this year. So the fact that we kept moving, we turned the ball over a little bit too much. I was on Aubrey. She's the only point guard. She ended up with a positive assist to turnover ratio. 6 turnovers in the first half. That's way too many. But there's lots of things to clean up. I think a lot of it, though, was mental. I don't think it was as much physical as it was mental today.
Grace, go ahead.
Coach, Justine Passat, 13 points today, improved off her impressive performance against California. She just seems overall a lot more confident in her abilities this year than she was last year back in that starting lineup. What kind of growth have you seen from her over the summer and now into the fall to transition to such a strong start?
A good question. Justine has invested in herself. So I think it's easy sometimes for us to forget that they're still kids and that they've gone through a lot. This team in particular has been through a lot. But I think the really cool part about all of them is that they have grown tremendously, especially over the summer and into the fall, just by investing in themselves, working on themselves, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. And we have the resources to do that. But she in particular has been incredibly consistent with the work that she's done so that she is ready mentally and emotionally and physically for the game right now. And she also understands that, her time is limited. She knows that college is going to be over soon for her. And she has a lot more that she wants to accomplish. And she came here to do a lot more with this program. And so I think it's been really cool to see the results of the work that she's done. Because, that doesn't always happen. You can do really good work and it could not matter, essentially. But she has become a vocal leader, a trusted teammate, somebody who, as you guys are seeing, is not just a three-point shooter. She runs a lot of things on the court for us. She communicates really well, and she's a lot of fun to be around. So, and that's just a credit to her and the work that she's done.
Aria, go ahead.
You have a lot more size on the perimeter compared to last year with players like Justine and Ndjakalenga. What does that bring to the team?
Well, I would hope more rebounding. I would hope soon that we'll get more rebounding. But it brings more length in terms of defensive acumen. I also think that one of the things we have to do better offensively is making sure that our big guards get touches in the paint. So getting them with their back to the basket, and that won't be just in our non-con, that will be in the conference too, because they are so long and they're really good. We call it the playmaker spot. They're really good in this playmaker spot. We just have to get them there a little bit more. I don't want them floating around on the three-point line. But when you have length and size that we have on the perimeter and now inside, we should be a really good defensive and rebounding team. And like Aubrey said, Coach Tom stays on their ass about it. So we'll keep working on that.
Elena, go ahead.
Jada Brown with double figures tonight, first time in a while for her since she's done that. What did you see from her? How important can she, be without Madison Green this season?
Well, she's a knockdown three-point shooter. So we know when she's open and her feet are set, that ball's going to go in. I would like to see, I thought she did a really good job today defensively as well. But I would like to see her and Ava be able to handle the ball a little bit more. I think, I can't remember, we talked a little bit about that last week, but we've got to be able to give Aubrey and Michaela a break. So I need another ball handling guard. Right now I'm looking at Jada to be that. So this will help her build confidence so that, as we move on into the season, hopefully she'll be able to run a little bit more point guard out on the floor and give one of those two a breather.
Elena, go ahead.
Kind of switching gears a little bit, those two talked about attendance. I mean, for anybody who hasn't seen your team yet and lives in Nashville, why should they come watch your team?
Come watch us because it's a great experience. It's fun. We play the game the right way. We will interact with you and your family if you bring them. They'll have an amazing in-game experience. But come to Vanderbilt because Vanderbilt athletics is on fire right now. And we're part of that. And you can see what it looks like, look at football. And my family came to a volleyball game last week, and it was like 5,000 people. But the atmosphere creates this undeniable home court advantage. And we desperately need that, especially in the league that we play in. So I will do anything to get more fans to this gym to make sure that they can support our team as we continue to march towards bringing championships home, just like every other athletic program here. But it makes a huge difference. Look at football. It makes a huge, huge difference. So I would love, love, love for more people to come to the games. You can find our email. Go on the website, reach out. We'll give you tickets. Just come support our young ladies.
All right, appreciate it. Congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thank you. Y'all,